Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. How are my dearest degenerates doing today? Um, um, I feel silly. I feel very silly. I hope. I feel very, very silly. Wait. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I feel very, very silly. um, hello, hi, hello. Peak, hello, hello, Tip. Hello, Tip. Hello, Shadow Flame. Hi, hello. Um, hello. He shrunk in size. He shrunk in size. No, I didn't. No, I didn't shrink in size. I was just. I was just. I was just. I was just. I was just kneeling for dramatic effect. For dramatic effect, or something. I was just kind of like going to do like a, what do you call it? I was going to do I was going to do kind of like an exciting like slow pan up. Like I was going to do I was going to do one of these like well, I was going to do like something like that, but it didn't turn out quite that way. Anyway, how I was going to ask, but I think I already asked. But gosh, okay. um, I always ask like 3 times I always ask like 3 times a stream anyway. How are all of you? How are all my dearest degenerates doing today? I'm doing good. That's good, Ted. That's good. I'm glad. That, I'm glad. Yeah, yeah. I'm happy. That's exactly how I want all of my degenerates, all of my degens doing. I'm, I'm oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. I want all of you degens to be good. I want all of you degens to be fine and fantabulistic. And as you can see, we have a little bit of change of scenery today. How's how scatterbrained are you today, sorta? Well, funny you should ask. Funny that you should ask. Overall, pretty much, pretty average. Pretty relatively average. I don't feel too scatterbrained, but I also don't feel what's the opposite of scatterbrained? Like head empty or something like that? I don't feel like I'm loading. I don't feel like head empty, thoughts loading kind of way. I don't feel like that. Yeah. I feel a perfectly healthy amount of scatterbrained. Yeah. At cannon height. I'll have you know, Ted, I'll have you know, Tib, that although it may look like it, I am not actually, I'm not short. No, 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 no. I know these palm trees behind me but look massive, but they're kind of but they're actually oh gosh, wait a minute. Oh gosh, I'm losing my train of thought. Wait a minute. I'm not short, okay? I'm not short. Okay? We've established this many times. Many times before. And yeah. Yeah. Green orb. The majestic orb of green. Where did green orb go? Don't worry. Don't worry about the green orb. That was my bad. That was my bad. That was my bad. Also, oh, yeah, but, yeah, but, yeah, but we're touching grass today. I decided that we're touching grass today. Kind of. And the only reason why I say kind of is because technically there's no grass here. Well, okay, technically over there is grass, but where I'm currently standing, there's no grass. There's just sand. There's just sand. And yeah. So we're going, and I kind of maybe had like a whole thing last night when I was trying to come up for a title for this stream. Let me tell you, when I was trying to come up for a title for this stream, I legitimately was I legitimately may or may not have gone on like a tangent with myself about whether or not touching sand constitutes as touching grass. Like if it's the same thing, and if I could title it that, because and if I could title it that, I was like for like I may or may not have for an hour just been wondering and thinking critically, like, is touching sand the same thing as touching grass though? Like, is it actually? And yeah, yeah, I got a little bit too silly. I got a little bit too silly. Dang, he eated it. He eated it. It was yummy. And what, the green orb? The green orb that was on the screen for like a couple seconds. Yeah, it went off to the shadow realm. It went off to a separate dimension. It's no longer here anymore. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, we're touching grass and chatting and rambling nonsense today. That's what we're doing. Because I kind of admittedly kind of thought, it, it, it was yummy, they said. It was. Tasted like apples. The green orb. Wait, wait. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Have you Degens been talking about a different green orb this entire time? Is that what's been happening? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm even more scatterbrained than I thought. I'm even more scatterbrained than I thought today. Oh golly gee. Oh gosh. Yeah. But what do you expect? What do you expect from a stream of mine? Yeah. Was it like a gusher? Yes. It was so nice. I haven't had gushers in so long. I haven't had gushers in a very long time. Like, I think it's been like well over like, it's been many years since then. And it's been many years since I've had a gusher. Silly goober. No, it was the orb. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, I don't know what's real and I don't know. I don't know what's real and what's not anymore. But okay. Yeah. Okay. The green orb that was on screen. Yeah, that disappeared. That disappeared to another dimension. I cast it to another dimension that you Degens don't need to worry about. Also, by the way, I know. By the way, what was I going on about? Oh yeah, I kind of wanted to do a little bit of I kind of wanted to be I kind of wanted to do a just chatting stream this week. After so much Dempa posting and so much after so much Dempa posting and you know, after so much Dempa posting the last 2 weeks, I thought, you know what we need? We need to just kind of just relax and chat and ramble nonsense. but and then I kind of was like, then I kind of was like, then I kind of was like one day just kind of like, um, wait, wait, Automod Chan is being a meanie Chan. Oh, oh, wait, Automod Chan? Automod Chan? Oh no. Oh no. I honestly haven't interacted at all with Automod Chan realistically, so. Oh no. I might have to have a stern word. I might have to have a little bit of a word with them after. But, gosh. Before I lose my train of thought any further, what was I going on about? Oh yeah, yeah. I kind of thought we need to Chan ramble nonsense. I feel like doing that, and as I was thinking that, as I was kind of thinking about that and what I was going to do next stream, I started realizing something. It's getting extremely hot. It's getting extremely, extremely hot. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. And I kind of and it's terrible. And I kind of just thought, And then as I was thinking about that, I had the brilliant idea. I was like, what's something that people do when it gets hot? They go to the beach and touch grass. and then I thought about it and I was like, why not? Why not? Let's have a beach episode. This is the beach episode. This is the beach stream. The beach episode. Oh gosh. Femboy on vacation. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm taking a vacation from just from being a shut-in and from researching and then posting and bed rotting to touch grass and touch sand and feel the space laser. The space laser on my skin. The sun. The sun, yeah. The sun. Yeah. Clink, clink, clink. Oh, yeah, clink, clink, clink. Is it not... Yeah. Wait, is it not too loud, by the way? Is it not too loud? I kind of... It didn't seem too loud, but I could always try and not move so drastically. Yeah. Because I am known to move quite a lot. If there's one thing that people have told me a lot, it is that I move I move very erratically. Like I'm all over the place when I move. So yeah. 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 It is. Wait, it is loud? Because I can turn it down. I can make it go down in volume somewhat by not moving so fast, by not moving so drastically. Yeah, but anyway, what drink does Sorta even have? Oh, this? This? I have no idea. I have no idea. I kind of just found it alongside the beach, and there was no one. And there was no. I kind of just found this, just laying in the sand, and there was no one around. So I was like, free drink, and yeah, that's what I have. I think it's some kind of lemonade. I'm not sure. But yeah, a little bit of lemonade with almost what looks like a pine needle. with almost what looks like a pine needle. But yeah. Hi sorta, hi chat. It's too hot to cook, so I made sandwiches. Ran late. Oh, hello Miku Jazz. Hi. Hello Miku Jazz. Hi. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Today we're touching sand. Today we're touching sand and feeling the radiant space laser on our skins. The sun. Yeah. 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 I don't get enough sunlight. So yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. Realistically, realistically, it's going to sound really bad. It's going to sound really bad, but realistically, I maybe get like, hmm. I only really go outside. Like actually, like one day out of the week. Like I kind of go outside, like actually really, like maybe like one day out of the week. Yeah, so this is good for me. This is good. This is good. Supposedly. Supposedly. Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. Banana strawberry yogurt. I mean, actually, might. Is there such a thing as banana strawberry lemonade? There probably is. I mean, there's pink lemonade. I know that. And then there's regular lemonade. And then there's lemonade that has more lime than lemon, so it's green. Yeah. I don't think this is yogurt though, Tip. I don't think this is yogurt though, Tip. It's much too loquacious. It's much too loquacious to be yogurt. Can you imagine just sipping on a thick glass of yogurt? I mean, I don't even know if that would technically be considered sipping. I don't know if you could actually sip, because technically, I think it's too thick. I think if something is too thick, you're not able to really sip. You have to just gobble. You know? You know? Like if something is too thick, you can't sip and slurp. You have to like gobble. That did not sound right. What am I talking about? That did not sound right. What am I talking about? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. For this stream, I kind of you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of how, when I was trying to also come up for the title for this stream, I kind of changed it last minute. Because it sounded a little too sussy-wussy, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah. I used the word steamy, and I don't know why, but for some reason, those of you that are in the Discord will know it's because it's still there. but yeah, I put the word steamy, because it's a synonym for like hot, and then I thought, and then the more that I read it, the more it was like, that sounds like it's a a little bit too sussy-wussy of a stream. Which we're not going to do. which we're not going to do, so then I changed it. But yeah. I changed it, yeah. Like, gosh. Like, I don't know why. Just using the word steamy made it seem like I was going to do something a little bit spicy. like I don't know. Like I don't know where like I don't know. Kind like I don't know. Do do the like I don't know, do the beach thing and put on a swimsuit or something. But we're not doing that. No, 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 we are not doing that. It's my favorite sort of degenerate. How's my silly streamer today? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wolfstar. Wolfstar. Thank you for asking, Wolfstar. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm touching. We're all just. I'm doing good. I'm relaxed. I'm just kind of rambling. I'm just kind of rambling nonsense, as I do. But, as you can see, today we're touching grass. Today we're touching sand. Sand. Yeah. We're doing the unthinkable. Today we're doing the unthinkable. For not just, we're doing the unthinkable. And we're going outside. And we are outside today. Yeah. Yeah. Which island is it? Looks peaceful. Oh, this island? If I, oh gosh. If I can remember, oh gosh, if I can remember, what is it called? Okay, I don't remember the actual name of the beach, but I just know that it's in Thailand. That's the only thing I really remember. Yeah. Because I kind of just was like, okay, time to go to the beach, wherever that may be. And then I kind of went and traversed on a long journey. I took a bunch of trains, and I may have snuck onto a plane, and I may have took a couple more trains, and then somehow I ended up here. In some beach that I don't remember the name of, but I do remember that it's in Thailand. And Thailand. Yeah. 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 Did you get lost? No. I don't get lost. I am. No. That's ridiculous. I don't get lost. I just got misplaced. I just got a little misplaced, but it was intentional. Yeah. I intentionally misplaced myself in an effort to find the beach. And by all means, I was successful by the looks of it. Yeah. 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 You also, also you might notice reality, kind of, you might, yeah. You might notice that reality, like the beach, is kind of shifting and glitching. Don't worry about that. I swear this is real. I swear we are actually outside in the sand. And touching grass. I swear. I swear. Yeah, but yeah. It it called Lost Silly Goose. Yeah. No, we're just a misplaced silly goose. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, but yeah, but anyway, we gosh, I'm losing my train of thought. I was going to say, what was I going on about? What was I going on about? Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah. This stream originally, I had a lot more of a sussy wussy title in mind when coming up for the title for the stream, and I changed it because I don't know. It made it seem like it was going to be a bit spicy, like a yeah, like a little bit spicy. But no. No. This is not. No. This is the beach episode. This is the beach stream. But with hard, but kind of redundant because um because there's no copious amounts of fan service. Yeah. Yeah. Like technically, you know what's so funny? I kind of thought to myself when I was thinking about this stream, when I was thinking about doing this stream, I was like, I was like, what am I going to wear to the beach? It's been a very long while since since I've been to the beach. What do people wear at the beach again? And then I thought, yeah, no, I'm not wearing a swimsuit. And then I thought, but I mean, and then I kind of thought, nah, it'll be fine. It's not like I'm wearing a three-piece suit or anything at the beach. It's not like I'm wearing a three-piece suit or anything. And then I realized, and then I realized that I kind of am wearing and then I kind of realized that I kind of am wearing a bit of a three-piece femboy version of a suit. Then I kind of realized, because, yeah, then, yeah, because, oh gosh, yeah. Why am I shrinking? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, because I thought about it and I was like, wait a minute. I'm wearing a suit jacket. I'm wearing a suit jacket, a cute bow, and kind of somewhat of a skirt vest and a skirt and everything at the beach. Gosh. But yeah, I'm rambling. I'm rambling nonsense, but maybe we'll find a house on the beaches. Oh yeah. Maybe we will. Maybe we will, Make Your Jazz. They have to be around here somewhere. I can feel it. They have to be around here somewhere. They're literally called House on the Beaches. Yeah. They're bound to appear at some point. I have a feeling. But yeah. Yeah. Today. Yeah, today. Yeah, today though we're going to. Oh gosh. Hang on, let me take a little bit of a drink. Yummy. It tastes like. Wait, hang on, let me take another shot. Yep. Tastes like lemon and strawberry. Yummy. 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 Tasty. Why would anyone abandon this drink on the beach, alone and unattended? I have no idea. Yeah. Build a house day in the sand. Build a house day in the sand. Oh gosh. I'm trying to think. When was the last time that I built a sandcastle? I'm trying to think of the last time that I built a sandcastle, and I don't think I have. I don't think I've built a sandcastle. Ever. I think at most I just built a sand mountain. A sand hill. By which I mean I basically just grabbed sand and just piled it up. Just piled it up. For the sake of piling it up. Oh, actually, no, wait, no. I remember something I have done. I one time built a sandman. One time I built a sandman. I did do that. One time. I built a sandman one time. Yeah. Yeah. He had a very short-lived life. Yeah. He literally fell apart as soon as I finished building him. He lived for approximately, like, 10 seconds, and then he just shattered and collapsed. And it was on that day I realized that the lifespan of the common average Sandman is actually very, very low. It was on that day that I realized that the lifespan of a common Sandman is extremely short and brief. Yeah. Um. Yeah. But. But. Yeah. I don't. I don't know if we can build a sand. I don't know if we can build a sand castle today. But. But. But we could definitely try. Maybe. Somehow. Somehow. Yeah. Um. Um. Yeah. Somehow. The one thing that we will not do. The one thing that we will not do is go into that ocean over there. Because because I am deathly afraid of the ocean. Oh gosh. Because I am deathly afraid of the ocean. Yeah, I have the thalassophobia. And yeah. Also, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever stepped. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I technically have. I was going to say I don't think I've ever stepped foot into the ocean, but no, that's a lie. I have, but it was literally just my feetsies. It was literally just my feetsies. because see, I have a bad tendency of when I step foot into the ocean, or no, when I look at the ocean from up close, the thing that kind of immediately flashes into my head, when I do, is I think of all, I basically think, I kind of just think of that one thing where that the ocean is basically the toilet of every single sea creature, and then I'm like, no, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm not going to step foot in generations worth of like of sea waste. I'm good. And then everything else. And then everything else. And then everything else as well that's in the ocean. Yeah. Yeah, I have a bad tendency of doing. I have a bad habit of thinking that every time I look at the ocean. That on the whole like the whole what is that? That on the whole the whole thought about like what's out there in the ocean, about what could be out there in the ocean. Wait, about what could be out there in the ocean, like you know, that fear of uncertainty, like like there's don't, like whales and that kind of thing. I was afraid of whale. I was actually kind of afraid of whales for like a while. I was actually afraid of whales for a good bit. Still kind of somewhat am, but but I kind of was afraid of whales for a little bit. Yeah, mainly because of their huge size. Because of their huge, incredible size. You know what's one irrational fear? You know what's one irrational fear that I had when I was a lot younger? You know what's one irrational fear that I had in regards to whales? Not not the not the not the place, but the creature. Um, I was always afraid that a whale would swallow me. I was always afraid that a whale would swallow me. Because I was always under the I always kind of just I always kind of knew whales to have like these huge, massive gaping mouths, and I kind of was just like, yeah, if I somehow went in there, yeah, that would be it for me. But then eventually I got over that fear because it's an irrational fear. Because what are the odds? What are the odds of like a whale just coming up to me out of nowhere and just gobbling me up? Gobbling me up. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen 9 times out of 10. Yeah. Um, yeah. By the way, yeah. Um, yeah. Um, oh gosh, but yeah. It's it's a lovely it's a lovely day out here, touching grass, touching sand. it's a it's a lovely day out here. Now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, above 0%. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I mean, technically you are right. Technically there is at least 1%. Technically there is 1% chance. There is a 1% chance, at least, that a whale will gobble me up. 0% if you stay on land. Yeah. 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 And I'm on land most days. I'm on land most of the time. I'm on land most of the time. So the odds of a whale just coming out of nowhere, just gobbling me, is practically none. It's practically none. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine what is a whale just going to fall from the sky, crash through my lab, and just scoot over to where I'm at, and then just suck me into its mouth, and then just go back up into the sky, fly over to the nearest ocean, and then drop back in again? That's not going to happen. As far as I'm concerned. That's not going to happen as far as I'm concerned. But oh gosh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know why. You know, that reminds me. We were talking about a person the last time that we were playing the rhythm game. We were talking about a person who came up with a bunch of random highly unlikely theories and presenting them, and that sounds like something that person would say, because all of his theories seem to be just nonsense. For all you know, for all we know, whales can actually fly. Whales can actually fly, and they hunt people at night. and they're also invisible at night. That's why you can't see them. Yeah. That sounds like something that person would say. Just something so conveniently unreasonable. But yeah. But yeah. Oh gosh. I just realized something. I haven't offered you Teachins anything to drink. Do you Teachins want anything to drink? Because I can find something. Because I can find something. Because I can get you something. There were a couple more drinks that were left abandoned on this beach when I got here. Hang on a second. Let me just go. It's over here. Hang on. Give me a second. Da 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 da. Oh gosh. No wait. No, they're not here. Hang on. I almost found something. Wait, is that a... No. No, wait. Oh, no, that's just a... Oh, that's a crab. Wait. Funny. Oh gosh. No, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay. Okay, so I found a Dr. Seven. If any of you teachers want that. I'm sorry, I couldn't find Dr. Pepper, but I found a Dr. Seven. I found a Dr. Seven. I found a Dr. Seven if any of you teachers want that. Yeah. Yeah. From what I hear, it's almost as good as Dr. Pepper. And almost as good as Dr. Thunder. But it's Dr. Seven. Did you see any Dr. Pepper? No, Tab. Like I said, I didn't find any Dr. Pepper, but I did find a Dr. Seven. Here you go, Tab. Here you go, Tab. Enjoying. Enjoying. Like I said, I've heard that it's almost as good as Dr. Pepper, and kind of almost as good as Dr. Thunder, and kind of almost as good as Dr. Thunder. you know that reminds me. That reminds me. The other day, I guess I'll try Dr. Seven. Yeah. Yeah. It's right here if you want it. But that reminds me. That reminds me of the time. That reminds me of because you know how that reminds me of a time that I saw a soda that I'm guessing it was supposed to be like a Dr. Pepper. I wouldn't say rip off. That sounds kind of mean. That's kind of a bit of a strong word. Rip off. I don't think so, but I think one time I saw a soda that was like inspired by Dr. Pepper, it seemed like. But instead of either that or maybe the soda, what's it called? Mr. Pep, yeah. Only this soda was Mr. Pig. There's a soda called Mr. Pig, actually. There's apparently a soda called Mr. Pig. And I was like, and when I saw that, I was like, huh. Yeah. I swear, I will say though, if I drink a soda, that's because as you know, I'm a femboy, and as such I consume huge copious amounts of sugar and caffeine. I've been trying to reduce that, but yeah. And I have loads of experience, but as such, I have loads of experience drinking soda. And I swear, if Mr. Pig doesn't taste like straight up pig grease, if I don't taste the lard in Mr. Pig, if I don't taste the hog grease in Mr. Pig, the soda, I don't want it. Yeah. Prongle's product. I mean, I guess it is one of those things where it's like, can we get Dr. Pepper? No, we have Mr. It's like, no, we have Mr. Pip. Okay. Actually, no, we don't have... Wait, no, wait, hang on. I messed that whole thing up, hang on. It's like, do we have Mr. Pibb at home? No. It's like, can we get Mr. Pibb? No. We have Mr. Pig. We have Mr. Pig at home. Oh god. Oh my gosh, okay. The absurdity is kind of starting to get to me. But yeah. It's kind of yeah. It's yeah. It's one of those products. Like like prongles, yeah. Like prongles are like one time I saw a product that wasn't that was called not Doritos, but it was called Doritos. Like da Rito Ritos. Dorit da, Doritos. Doritos. That I don't know, it was very odd. It was very odd. You know what's you know this reminds me of how this reminds me how technically um this just reminded me of how many off brands, yeah, there are of things. And how technically I don't know if you decents know this, it's kind of widely known. It's kind of widely known. But technically Oreos, you know like the cookie? Oreos are technically an off brand. Technically the original is Hydrox. Hydrox, I think. Hydrox cookies, I think, were like the original. That started doing that whole thing of like of like of of like cream in between two cookies. Yeah. Yeah. Hydrox cookies. Yeah. I think that's what they're called. Yeah. I think I could be wrong. But yeah. Anyway, what was I going on about? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You are right though, Tab. The possibility of getting gobbled up by a whale when you're in the ocean is slim. It's low, but never zero. Yeah. Hydrox, yeah, yeah. Are they even still in business? Actually, I just realized, are they even still in business at all? because you think they wouldn't be, right? You think they wouldn't be, but you think that they wouldn't be. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. And anyway, let me take another drink of this. What did I say this was? Let me take another drink of this mystery. Well, drink. Yeah. Yummy. Yummy. Oreos sounds like cookies. Hydrox sounds like laundry. Sounds like laundry detergent. Yeah. That's what everybody says. Yeah, but Hydrox just sounds like a cleaning product. Hydrox. I think it's because it's almost like if you're about to say like hydroxide, you know, or like hydroxide, or like you're going to say something like hydrogen peroxide or something, you know. I think it's because a lot of cleaning products have like ox inside of them. Like hydrogen peroxide and dioxide and all that. And so people just kind of assume it's a cleaning product, but no, it's cookies. Oh gosh. Oreos just sounds silly. Oreos just sounds like a silly name. I think they are, but Oreo has them beat. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure there are some people though that probably like them. I'm sure there probably are some people that are like that tell like all their friends. I'm pretty sure that they have like some level of like a cult, like some bit of like. I'm sure there are people that like them. I'm sure that there are people that like tell their friends that eat Oreos like, hey, you don't know what you're missing. Those Oreos are trash compared to Hydrox. You need to try the original, man. You need to try the original Hydrox. Oreos is trash by comparison. And I'm sure there are probably some people that feel that way. But, you know. But, yeah. Probably not very many. But, yeah, I'm sure. Because technically, I discovered, that, because technically, since we're on this topic of, since we're on this topic, what is it? Sometimes, some people say that, what do you call it? The soda Mr. Pibb is, like, supposed to be, like, kind of trying to, like, kind of like kind of like kind of supposed to basically like compete with Dr. Pepper and stuff. And I'm not going to lie. I'm about to say something very controversial that a lot of people won't take too kindly to, I'm sure. well, well, I would hope I would hope they would take kindly to it. But I'm about to say something incredibly controversial, incredibly, incredible hot take. But I actually don't like Dr. Pepper. I actually don't like Dr. Pepper. I actually don't like Dr. Pepper at all, really. I actually do prefer Mr. Pibb. I'm sorry, please, please don't punish me, please. I'm sorry, Mr. Pibb is actually, Mr. Pibb, I actually do enjoy significantly more. I've tried countless times to like Dr. Pepper, and it just never happens. I've tried so many times to like Dr. Pepper, and I've tried so many times to see, to see what other people see when it comes to drinking it. But yeah, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. The WTF? But look. It's not bad. Okay, I'll drink a Dr. Pepper if there's nothing else. I'll drink a Dr. Pepper if there's nothing else. And literally as a last resort. But it's not bad. It's not terrible. But it's also not that great either. In my opinion. Yeah. I think yeah, yeah, and like I said, I've tried to like it. I really have. And it just never happens. And I've tried it cold. I've tried it ice cold. I've tried it hot. I've tried it warm. I've tried it lukewarm. I've tried it with and without ice. Nothing. 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 I think it's yeah. If I had to say why if I had to guess, if I had to make like an educated guess of why I kind of don't really like Dr. Pepper, it's probably because I don't know. I think it might just be my brain trying to make sense of it and then just not making any sense of it. Because isn't Dr. Pepper supposed to be like a combination of like 28 different flavors or something, just blended and just blended together? Isn't that basically what Dr. Pepper is? Yeah, and it's like my mind is trying to like make sense of what it is that it's tasting. Because if I remember correctly, Dr. Pepper kind of tastes like, to me, it kind of tastes like root beer, Mountain Dew. No, it tastes like root beer, cola, um, and like, and like, and like maybe like some kind of like cherry taste mixed in there as well. And then just kind of like a whole bunch of other, and like maybe like some vanilla or something mixed in there as well. But kind of like, but kind of like, but kind of like but kind of like odd amounts of all of those things, and then just blended together. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, Stopping by to say hello to the cute boy. Oh, hello, Silent Otaku. Hello, hi. Thank you for stopping. Thank you for stopping by. Hello. How are you doing today? Um, how are you doing today? I hope good. I hope nice. I hope I hope splendid. I hope splendid. Splendid. Yeah, yeah. Um, Dr. Pepper Zero is the best diet soda. Is it? Is it now? Is it now? I've never tried. I've never tried Dr. Pepper Zero. I've never tried Dr. Pepper Zero. I've never even tried Diet Dr. Pepper. I've never even tried Diet Dr. Pepper. Maybe I should. You know what? I mean, you know what? You know what? Maybe I'm just being foolish. Maybe one of these days, against my better judgment, I'll get a Dr. Pepper and really sit down and try and see try and see something something and try and see if it does anything. Tired but relaxing now. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna head out, but wanted to wish you a good week. Bye bye. Okay, Silent Otaku. Bye bye. Hope you hope you have a good rest of your day, a good fantabulistic day, and I hope you have a I hope I hope you get plenty of rest. I hope you get plenty of rest and relaxation. Yeah, but there are better sodas than Dr. Pepper, but you make them sugar free, and they become garbage. I mean, hmm, I don't know if I would, because I technically have had sugar free, and like, and like, I technically have had zero, sugar free, sodas, and they don't taste too bad. They don't, they don't taste exactly the same, but yeah, yeah, they don't. From my experience, it's kind of like they kind of still taste incredibly sweet, but it's more kind of like 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 with Pepsi Zero Sugar. It doesn't taste like Pepsi, like the original, but it is sweet. It's incredibly sweet, but it's like a more kind of like odd, harsh kind of sweet, like a little bit harsher. Like a tiny little bit more like spritzy and harsher kind of. Something like that, yeah. Yeah, yeah. And obviously more chemically, obviously, yeah. but, but yeah, hmm. Anyway, 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 I'm going to finish up the rest of this drink, the rest of this mystery drink that I found on the side of the beach. I know it doesn't look like it's shrunk at all, but I will. I will. Lovely. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Okay. Now. Yeah. Lovely. 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 Wonderful. Anyway. Anyway. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Now what? What do people do at the beach usually? Oh gosh. Forgive me for not really knowing. Well, actually, wait a minute. What am I saying? I do know. I do know. What am I saying? What am I saying? I do know what people do at the beach. What do people... Wait a minute. Because I'm trying to think. Since we're here, at the beach, this is the beach episode, this is the beach stream, why don't we partake in some beach activities? Yeah. Maybe. Possibly. Or maybe not. I know, actually. Oh, I know something I can do. I know something that I can do that requires little to no effort. Hang on a second. Also, as you can see, I'm incredibly tall. As you can see, I'm incredibly tall. Anyway. Oh gosh, I'm shrinking. Okay. And now we're sunbathing. Now we're sunbathing. This is something people do on the beach, right? I technically have never really sunbathed at all until this point. But this is something that people do, right? Yeah. This is something that people do, yeah. I feel so silly and odd. I feel like I'm trying to awkwardly do things that normies would do. What do people do when sunbathing? Do they just lie here for like hours? Do they just lie here for hours? How boring. I mean, I guess it is called sunbathing, so, yeah. I guess it is called sunbathing, Alright. Alright, I think that's enough. I think, oh gosh. Right, I think that's enough. I think I've been struck by the space laser, by the beams of the space laser enough for today. Yeah. I might be vitamin D deficient, but I might be vitamin D deficient, but yeah. But yeah. But yeah. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah. Might I remind you of how dangerous that giant space laser in the sky is? What chat are you reading, bro? All of them. all of them, technically. Technically both Twitch and YouTube's. Technically both Twitch and YouTube's are the ones that I'm reading. Oh gosh. because they're technically combined. Because yeah, because they're technically combined, yeah. I wasn't reading anything now, though. I wasn't reading anything now, though. Right now, I was literally just rambling, as I do. Right now, I was. Oh gosh. Right now, I was literally just rambling. Because, yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do a lot. Um, hmm. Yeah. Um, yeah. It's just we're just having a what do you call it? We're just having a relaxing, calming, um, day at the beach. Yeah. 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 A nice, peaceful, tranquil day at the beach. Because some, because, because yeah, because yeah, because yeah, going to the beach is a very summer thing, and summer is upon us. So I thought it fitting. So I thought it kind of fitting. Wait, wait, Eunice, I saw you say how boring it is to stay on the sand. Oh, no, no, oh no, I was talking about, no, wait, you yes, I saw you say how boring it is to stay on the sand. Oh no, I was talking about sunbathing. I was talking about how boring sunbathing is. You know that thing that people do on the beach when they just kind of lay there in the sand, kind of just letting the sun hit them for hours. I was saying that was boring. That's what I was saying. That's what I was referring to when I said boring. Was the act of sunbathing. But yeah, yeah. My mind is way too my mind is way too convoluted and scatterbrained to sunbathe. I yeah. I need something more intensive. Something like um actually you know what's something that I always you know what's something that I kind of you know what's something that I kind of always watch you know wait a minute let me slow down. Uh-huh, I see. Yeah, yeah. My bad caps. My bad caps. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Um, but, what was I going on about? Oh, yeah. You know what's something that I kind of always, kind of, you know what's something that I kind of always, oh my gosh. You know what's something that I kind of wanted to be when I was a lot younger and a lot more foolish? Um, I wanted to, I feel like, I feel like everybody has kind of had this thought at some point. I feel like everybody has kind of thought about this at some point. Um, but when I was a lot younger, I was like, being a pirate seems pretty cool. Being a pirate and sailing all day, that seems pretty neat. That seems pretty awesome. I think I would like to do that. But unfortunately, I don't. But unfortunately, I wasn't. But unfortunately, I don't live in like. Oh my gosh. In like when were pirates really at like their peak? Was that like in the 1600s? Or was it like in the early 1700s? Or was it in the late 1600s? Oh gosh, I wanna say it was like early 1700s. I think maybe slash maybe and maybe late 1600s. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe. Hmm. I'm thinking too hard about this. The point is, I did kind of think, being a pirate seems pretty cool. Imagine, imagine sailing and singing sea shanties all day. And little did I know that being a pirate was miserable. Little did I know that being a pirate was miserable. Yeah, being a pirate wasn't fun. Being a pirate wasn't fun. But it was a thing people did regardless. But gotta find the One Piece. Yeah. No, but to be honest, when I was younger, I wanted to be a president and fix the political problems of my home country. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Um, yeah. Mm. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I, I, I watched Pirates of the Caribbean, and then later on I played what do you call it, Assassin's Creed 4, and I was like, yes, a pirate's life for me. Yeah. Um, actually, oh my gosh, actually, oh my gosh, wait a minute. I just had a great idea. I just had a great idea. It's a very, very silly idea, but it's an idea. I just had a very, very silly idea, but it's an idea. What if I just realized, since we're at the beach, we could sing a sea shanty. We could sing a sea shanty or two. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we could sing a sea shanty or two. Yeah. Yeah. I hadn't even thought of that. I hadn't even thought about that. I hadn't even considered that. The thought of that hadn't even crossed my mind. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what is it? Are you gonna edge us? Tell us, bruh. Tell, I'm, t- tell us, bruh. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do have a bit of a stutter. Yeah. I do have a bit of a stutter, so yeah. Yeah. I do have a bit of a stutter. Yeah. If you didn't know. Oh heck no. Who's we? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I meant me. I can sing a sea shanty or two. Yeah. I can sing a sea shanty or two. I hadn't even considered that. Yeah. Yeah. But the question is, should I? But the question is, should I? And I think he has a wait. I think he has a bit of a stutter. Yeah, I do. I do have a bit of a stutter. Yeah. I've explained. Yeah, I do have a bit of a stutter. Yeah, admittedly. Um, but yeah, wait, oh gosh, 3 billion bottles of beer on the wall. 3 billion bottles of beer on the wall. Wait, is that billion or is that million? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think it's 3 million. If one of them happens to, if one of them happens to fall, 2,999,999 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh my gosh! Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine how many? How can you imagine how long the stream would be? Wait, bro, bro, Tab, what are you doing? You chill, Miko. Yeah. Oh, Okay, 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 okay. Um, okay, okay, okay. Um, why am I number three? I don't like that. Well, well, what on the leaderboard? Well, technically, that's because you've been sending a lot of messages. Technically, and technically, technically that's going to, technically that's because you've been sending a lot of messages. That's why. But, yeah, yeah. But I'm going to, yeah. But yeah. But easy. All right. Um, all right. All right. Joe. I'm very sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but but Jollof, easy. This is supposed to be a silly this is supposed to be a silly comfy place. Easy, easy, easy. But yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine, Ted? Can you can you imagine how long? Can you imagine how long this stream would be if we actually did that though? three 3 million bottles of beer on the wall. 3 million bottles of beer. Wait, how does it go again? Wait, how does it go again? If one of them happens to fall, 2,999,999 bottles of beer on the wall. 2,999,999 bottles of beer on the wall. If one of them happens to fall, 2,999,997 bottles of beer. No, 998 bottles of beer on the wall. 2,999,200 and 900 and oh my gosh, yeah, no, that's gonna be that would be hectic. That would be so hectic. Oh my gosh, that would be so hectic. We would be here for so long. We would be here for so long. Hi. Hello, Plague Painter. Hi, hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. You're, we were just kind of thinking of, oh, how are you doing today? I hope good. I hope good. I hope fantabulistic. But, yeah, I kind of had an idea. I kind of had an idea, to maybe sing a sea shanty or two. Yeah, since we are on the beach. Since we are on the beach after all. You know, for fun. For funsies. For funsies. It shouldn't... Do be warned, though. I don't know any, I don't know any sea shanty off the top of my head. Soon may the wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Want to drink now? Yeah. Gosh, I really do feel like doing that. Okay. Okay. You know what? You know what? Wait. 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 I messed up. Start over. No. Oh my gosh, that'd be terrible. It's like, can you imagine? It's like 1,996,000. Oh gosh, I missed my place. Oh my gosh, I have to start over. 3 million bottles of 3 million bottles of beer on the wall. Yeah, that would be bad. Oh my gosh. That's like an endurance stream. That's like an endurance stream idea right there. That's like an endurance stream idea. Like, let's just see how long we can go for. Beach outfit? Oh? No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Plague Painter. There's no beach outfit. There's no fan service today. Yeah, I know. It's the beach episode. It's the beach stream. You're supposed to have fan service, but no, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm kind of just Yeah, I'm just wearing my usual regular attire. Yeah. Um, and I kind of was talking earlier about how funny it is that I'm basically wearing a three-piece femboy version of a suit at the beach. I'm basically just wearing like a three-piece femboy version of a suit at the beach. I'm literally wearing a suit coat right now at the beach. Can you believe that? Um, yeah, those are a lot of bottles. Yeah, yeah. A three-piece dress. Yeah, yeah. I'm basically wearing a three-piece dress at the beach. But yeah, but maybe one day, who knows? Who knows? Who knows, Plate Painter? Maybe one day we will have um a fan service beach stream. Who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. One can dream. One can dream. But yeah. Anyway, my degens, what do you degens think? Should we sing a sea shanty for funsies? I think we should. I'm kind of in the mood. I'm kind of in the mood now. But the question is, which one? There's so many. And I don't and as I was saying, I don't really know any. And as I was saying, um, what is that? And as I was saying, I don't know any sea shanty by heart. Like I don't know all the words to sea shanties. But I know if I have the lyrics, I can definitely go along with them. So hang on, give me a second. Oh gosh. Okay. Give me a second. Shanties lyrics. Yes. Okay. Karaoke stream. Woo. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Do any of you degens have one in mind? Wait. Braves the horrors of doing math. Millions of bottles of beer on the wall would take at least like 4 months to sing. Oh my gosh. I would believe if a VTuber actually did that. I would actually believe if a VTuber actually did a stream for like 4 months just to do that. But golly, I don't know if that's me though. I don't know if that's me. Yeah. Anyway, do any of you degens have a specific sea shanty in mind? Because if not, I might just start with one of my favorite sea shanties. I might just start with one of my favorite sea shanties. I actually don't know all the words to the song, but I really like the rhythm. I really like the melody. I really like the melody of this one. It's Randy Dandiao. In case you didn't know. Oh gosh. Now, Randy Dandiao is my favorite sea shanty. Yeah. Randy Dandiao is my favorite sea shanty. Jeez, 100 beers in is bad enough. Hi. Hi. Oh, hello. Hello, Opal. Hi, hello. I'm in Florida on vacation. Oh, oh, I think I saw that on Discord. I think if you are the person on Discord that that is on vacation in Florida, I could just very well be referencing the wrong person. But yeah, I hope you've been having a good time. I hope you've been having a good vacation. Yeah. Considering that you are on vacation. Said way too quick. What I meant was to say is 100 beers on the wall is bad enough already, let alone a million. Oh. Gosh, now I don't. Gosh, now I'm curious. Like, do you mean like to drink, or like just to sing? You know, like a million bottles of beer on the wall, a million bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 999,999 bottles of beer on the wall. Yeah, but yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. I am just me and my dad. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Happy for both of you. Happy for both of you. Um, wait. Sort of question. Considering that we are at the beach. Considering that we are at the beach. What's your favorite monster? What's my favorite monster? Well, like sea monster? Like sea monster? What's my favorite sea monster? Oh gosh. What's my favorite sea monster? Favorite sea monster. I'm going to assume you meant sea monster. But I could also answer regular monster as yeah. No, monsters in general. But yeah, sea monsters too, I guess. Oh, okay. Hmm. What's my favorite monster? Now that's a question I haven't thought about in a while. Um, hmm. 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 I would have to say, I would probably have to say, hmm. Hmm. Oh my gosh, this is so tricky. Okay, this is so hard. I'm going to probably have to say, uh, gosh, I I absolutely adore, like, like in terms of like monster women, you know, like monster women. I absolutely adore plant monster women. I absolutely adore plant monster women. You know, like tree women and that kind of thing. But if we're going for like a more conventional, like a more like a more like common monster, and not like Monster Girl Encyclopedia monster. Although I do like Doolahans. I absolutely really like Doolahan. I really like Doolahans as well. I really do. Um, um, hmm, probably. Oh, and then cowgirls as well, and then cow women as well. Oh gosh, um, gosh, I like elven women I like elves as well. Gosh, gosh, I really can't say. Um, we'll just say Cyclops. We'll say Cyclops. I feel, now this, I don't know if this was a hot take, but I feel Cyclops women, or just Cyclops in general, are underrated. Cyclops are underrated. I like Cyclops. Cyclops are underrated. No longer like the Eldritch Abomination? Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Holy crap, based. Wait. I hope you have a good rest of your stream. I'm gonna wake my best friend up. We have one more day of a convention to go to. Bye. Have a good day. Okay. Bye. Hope you enjoy the convention. Hope you enjoy the convention and all the exhibits and whatever might be there. But, gosh, no. Oh no, no. Oh my gosh, I feel bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. My Shoggoths. Shoggoths. How could I forget about the glorious Shoggoths? Oh, yeah, okay. Shoggoths, for whatever reason, I was foolish to forget them. Shoggoths are my favorite monster. And they're technically considered eldritch beings. But I do stand by what I said. All the other ones, and that Cyclops are really underrated. Honestly, W choice. Cyclops or Peak? Yeah, I feel like they really don't get mentioned a lot. But no, how could I have been so foolish? Shoggoths. the Eldritch horrors. I don't know those. Give me a sec. Wood. Yeah. Yeah, Shoggoths are amazing. Yeah. Anyway. How about a shanty, my teachins? How about a shanty, my teachins? How about a since we're at the beach, how about a shanty, my teachins? Let me just, oh gosh. I need to just adjust the volume a slight bit. Also, speaking of eldritch beings, have you heard of Azahoth? See, the thing is, I'm imagining something, but I don't remember if that's actually the name of the thing that I'm imagining. And I'm scared to kind of ask. For sea monsters, I think mine is water elementals. Ooh, water elementals. I feel like it's a very, very, basic answer, I know. I feel like it's a very basic answer, I know, but shark. Yeah. I feel like it's a very basic answer for me, but shark, yes. Anyway. How about a shanty, my teachins? Since we're at the beach, for funsies. Okay. Okay. I've done karaoke before. I can do this. I've done karaoke before. I can do this. I'm going to try and sing my favorite sea shanty because I really like the melody of it. And it's Randy Dandio. Heck yeah, okay. Do let me know if it's too loud. Do let me know if it's too loud. This one, every time it would come up when I would play Assassin's Creed 4, it would always get me in the mood to keep sailing. Now you're ready to sail for the Horn. Way roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the pun to be rollicking randy dandy o. Heave a pull, heave away, way roll and go. The ink is on board and the cable's all stored. We are looking randy dandy, oh. Soon we'll be warping her out through the locks. Way, hey, roll and go. Oh gosh, this is... That was... Okay, hang on. I got... That was about as far as I knew of that song. Hang on. Where the pretty young women are come down in their frocks to be rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave Apollo, heave away, way, hey, roll and go. To be anchors on board and the cables all stored, to be rollicking randy dandy, oh. Come breast the bars, bullies, heave her away, way, hey, roll and go. Soon we'll be rolling her down through the bay. To be rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave Apollo, heave away, way, hey, roll and go. Anchors on board and the cables all stored, to be rollicking randy dandy, oh. Alright. Alright. As a Hoth. All appealing truths revealed. As a Hoth. Writhing madness unconcealed. As a Hoth. At the throne of chaos kneel to As a Hoth. As a Hoth. Oh, I see. It's an H.P. Lovecraft thing, isn't it? Yeah. It's an Eldritch thing, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Alright. Alright, beautiful voice, by the way. Oh, thank you. Thank you, I really did not, I messed up in a lot of parts, and I feel like my timing wasn't there, but, yeah, we did it. In the end, we did do it. In the end, we did do it. But, yeah. Pirate Sailor Streamer? Oh, Pirate Sailor Streamer. I'm not a pirate. No, I'm sorry to say, I'm not a pirate or a sailor. I'm just a silly researcher that decided to have a beach day. Yeah. But but yeah. I'm just a silly researcher that decided to have a beach day. And be a... Yeah. But, yeah. Yeah, but thank you. Gosh. Honestly, I could go for another one. What say you degens about another sea shanty? Gosh. I feel like we would be remiss. I feel like we would be remiss if we don't sing Drunken Sailor, right? You have to. You have to. Every time you sing sea shanties, you have to sing Drunken Sailor. That's how that goes. You have to. You have to. I don't... Should we do one? You have to. You have to do Drunken Sailor. I think I'm actually obligated to. No, I'm joking, but yeah, we have to. How does one gain such a soothing and relaxing voice? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, I don't know. My vocal folds just decided to arrange in all the right ways, I guess, to have it sound like that. But yeah. Okay. Okay. What's the hypothesis of your sea shanty research? I don't know yet. I don't... Hypothesis of sea shanty research. I actually hadn't even considered that. But you know what might make me consider that? Another sea shanty. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. I can do this. Way hanging up shoot. Sing with me, Deacons, if you know it. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But, well, if you want to, but yeah. Alright. Way hanging up she rises. Way hanging up she rises. Way hanging up she rises early in the morning. What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Way hanging up she rises, way hanging up she rises, way hanging up she rises early in the morning. Put 'em in the scappers with a hose pipe on 'em. Put 'em in the scappers with a hose pipe on 'em. Put 'em in the scappers with a hose pipe on 'em. Early in the morning. Way hanging up she rises, way hanging up she rises, way hanging up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the brig until he's sober. Put him in the brig until he's sober. Put him in the brig until he's sober. Early in the morning. Way hanging up she rises. Way hanging up she rises. Way hanging up she rises. Early in the morning. All right. All right. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Yeah. All right. What did you when did you Degens think about that? Did you guys did you Degens like it? Yeah. Um. Gosh. Honestly, I kind of wait. Gosh. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, those are like the main ones that I really know. Those are like the main ones that I really know. The other ones I'm kind of more familiar with. I'm kind of just familiar with, but I don't know them that well. Yeah. I'm familiar with them, but I don't know them that well. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. I mean, I could try and sing another one. Yeah. Yeah. It was very pleasant, noting the soothing element of your vocal melody. Quite enticing notes. I'm sure. Yeah. Gosh. Gosh. I don't know what to sing now. I don't know what to sing now. I could definitely try and sing another one. But, which one now? I do kind of want to sing just maybe like a couple more, yeah. But which ones? Because like I said, I kind of don't really remember how some of these go, just based on their name. I could try, I've never done it on stream before. I've never done it on stream before. But I technically could also, sing a song that I actually do know all the lyrics to, and that kind of does go a little bit with like the whole pirate. Well, well, okay, hang on. It does kind of fit with like sea shanties, kind of somewhat in a way, but like not, kind of. And I actually do know the lyrics to all of those. No, and I actually do know the lyrics to this one specific to this one specific song. I actually do know. And it's an Irish song. It's an Irish song, and it's Rocky Road to Dublin. I technically do know all the words to that song, actually. I technically do know all the words to that song, actually, and I could sing that. I've never done it before on stream, but I could. I could. Decisions. How does this one go?
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys. Roll, boys, roll, boys, roll. Sally Brown, she's
Oh, I remember this one. I remember this one. What about, Fish in the Sea?
Come all you young sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea.
Ooh, this one's catchy. This one's catchy. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can. I don't remember this one too well, but hang on, I think I can get it. Hang on. Come all you young sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. And it's windy weather, boys, army weather, boys. When the wind blows, we're all together, boys. Oh gosh. Blow ye winds westerly. I don't know the words to this one. The Weller Man? Oh, the Weller Man. Wait a minute. We could probably do that one also as well. The Weller Man. I completely forgot about the Weller Man. For whatever reason. Oh gosh, wait. No, wait. Wellerman Sea Shanty. Let me see. Wait, no, that's a different one. Hang on a second. Do you know Leave Her Johnny? Oh, Leave Her Johnny! Oh yeah, I can do that one. And it's time for us to leave her. I thought I heard that the old man said, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow you will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. No, the voyage is long, and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave. Oh gosh. Gosh. And the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Well, the wind was foul, and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, she shaped it green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. I hate to sail on this rotten tub. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. No grog allowed and rut and grub, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. He sware by rote for want of more. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. But now we're through, so we'll go on shore, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That one was fun. I, for some reason, I forgot about that one. How could I? How could I? Alright. I think. Oh god. Alright. Alright. I think maybe like one or two more. I think that one was fun. I really like that one. Was that one about? Was that one about? Correct me if I'm wrong. Was that song literally just about like sailors having to leave a ship and they have to move on, and basically, her is basically like the ship that they have to leave. Because that's kind of, I never actually paid attention to the lyrics, and that's kind of what I'm getting from it. Yeah. Anyway, um, anyway, oh gosh. Anyway, one other song. Because like I said, I could go for maybe like one or two more. Yeah. I could sing, I could, gosh, okay. I could sing that song that I talked about, that the Rocky Road to Dublin, only because I actually do know that song in its entirety. in its entirety, technically. Yeah, in its entirety. I technically do know that song. And it kind of does again, it does kind of fit a little bit. Although that one isn't about sailing, though. It's not about sailing. That one's just kind of in it. That song is kind of literally just an adventure through Ireland. Oh no, wait. It does have. Wait a minute. Like the third verse in like the Rocky Road to Dublin is about sailing. Technically. Technically, the third verse in the Rocky Road to Dublin is about sailing. Technically. Okay, I actually can, okay. It actually does, yeah. Alright. Yeah. You know what, I'm going to do it. It's also a really fun song to sing. If you've never sang Rocky Road to Dublin, it's a very fun song to sing. And surprisingly, I don't stutter during it. Surprisingly, I actually don't stutter during it. I think it's literally because the song goes so fast that I kind of don't have time to really think, and so my thoughts don't get clustered, and I don't stutter as a result. I think that's the reason why, but yeah. We could try, yeah.
Go ahead.
That's an ad, okay. That's an ad. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very, alright, yeah. Now, this song apparently is a very hard song to sing for some people because it goes very fast, and it's very like if it's kind of like it's very fast, and it's very easy to get your words kind of like jumbled, and it's kind of almost like a tongue twister in a way, almost at some parts. So yeah. But yeah, here we go. The Rocky Road to Dublin. Only because there is in the third verse, it does talk about sailing, technically. Yeah. And it's also a fun song to sing. Alright, I've stalled long enough. I've stalled long enough. Well, in the merry month of May, now from me home I started, left the girls of Chum and nearly broken-hearted, saluted father dear, kissed me darling mother, then drank a pint of beer, me grief and tears to mothers, then off to reap the corn to leave, for I was born. Okay. See what happened? I actually started thinking about what I was saying. Hang on a second. For real this time. For realsies. Well, in the merry month of May, now from me home I started, left the girls of Chum and nearly broken-hearted, saluted father dear, kissed me darling mother, then drank a pint of beer, me grief and tears to smother, then off to reap the corn to leave, for I was born cut a stout back dawn to banish ghosts and goblins, a brand new pair of brogues to rat, to lower the bugs and frighten all the dogs in the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the hare and turn her down on the rocky road, and all the ways to Dublin, what for lowly ra. In the garden night I rested and so weary, started by daylight next morning bright and early, took a drop of the pure to keep me heart from sinking. That's the petty's cure whenever he's off for drinking you. Less we small, laughing all the while at me curious thought at such a heart above me. Asked me was I hired if I'm okay. I swear I got this. Asked me was I hard, the wages I required till I was almost tired of the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the hare and turn her down on the rocky road, and all the ways to Dublin, Macfaloli Ra. In Dublin next arrived, I thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived of you of that fine city, so then I took a stroll all among the quality bundle I was stolen in a neat locale when something crossed me mind. Then I looked in behind the bundle, could I find upon me stick a inquiring after the road, send me come and broke wasn't much in vogue, and the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the hare and turn it down on the rocky road, and all the ways to Dublin back for Road. Okay. It's because I'm shaking. Why am I shaking? Why am I nervous? Never got away, my spirits never fell, and landing on the quay just as the ship was sailing. Captain at me rode, said there no room had he. When I jumped aboard a cabin found for Paddy, 'twas among the pigs, did some hearty jigs, I played some hearty jigs, the water ran on me bubbling when the fully had. I wished myself was dead, or better far instead. On the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the hare and turn it down on the rocky road, and all the ways to Dublin, Macfaloli. The boys of Liverpool, when we safely landed, called me sufferful. I could no longer stand it, blood began to boil. Temper I was losing, poor old Aaron's oil. They began abusing her, and her runners on me, she lately I left fly. Galway boys were by, yes I was a hobble, and when the lot of her they joined, and in the affray quickly cleared the way for the rocky road. And Dublin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hunt the hare and turn it down on the rocky road, and all the ways to Dublin, Macfaloli Ra. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, interesting. Didn't think you'd be able to sing this. Yeah. I only because I got a little bit like nervous at like a couple points. Did I kind of like stammer? Did I kind of just like? Did I actually kind of like lose my place? But overall, yeah. I mean, overall, I think I got it for the most part. Yeah. I think I could have pronounced the words a little bit clearer, but overall, though, I think I got it. I think. But then, yeah. What did you what did you teachers think about that? Yeah. Very good at singing. Okay, well, I don't know about very good, but thank you. I'm glad it was at least. As long as it's like passable, I'm good. I'm good as long as it's passable. Yeah. 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 All right. It's been a fun day here at the beach. We rambled nonsense. We drank some good drinks. We sunbathed for like a little bit, for like 2 minutes. And yeah, 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 yeah. And we sunbathed for like 2 minutes. Yeah, and we sang sea shanties. Yeah, one of them being a fairly fast Irish, and actually I don't even know if it would be considered a sea shanty, but we sang a very fast Irish song. Yep, sea shanties were usually being sung to keep everyone working in sync. Leave for Johnny was for the last round of pumping once they had docked back home and were getting ready to leave. Um, oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. I honestly just kind of thought that it was to like boost morale, to like, kind of like keep everybody in good spirits, to kind of boost morale. But that also makes a lot of sense. Yeah, you should chant more often. Um, well, thank you. Wait, chant more often. Like more songs with more chants, or just chant in general. Well, not well, not very good, but better than better than most people like you could do. But better than most people like you could do. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. But yeah, well, it honestly still surprises me that I can sing that song. I do remember how long it took me to learn all the lyrics to that song, and it took me like because there because I technically heard that song for the first time in a movie. I remember I remember what movie exactly. It was the Sherlock Holmes movie with what's his name? It was like the 2010s Sherlock Holmes movie with like Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, that that movie played that song. Then yeah, that movie played that song, and and I became so infatuated with it that I researched what it was, and then I kind of, for whatever reason, just decided, I'm going to make sure. I'm I want to learn how to sing this. I want to be able to sing this. And I made it my mission to learn how to sing that song, to learn the lyrics of that song, and it took me like a week. Like just a straight week to be able to actually keep up with it. Yeah. Technically, if I'm not mistaken, I think the person, I think I think the main vocalist of the Dublineers, which is technically the version that I played, I think if I'm not mistaken, he said that he basically said something along the lines of like, if you want to know if you can speak, if you want to know if you can speak, if you want to know if you can like, I think he said something along the lines of like, if you want to know if you can speak English right or fast or something, sing along to this song, and if you hit every word, then you got it. Yeah, but but yeah, that one was fast. Yeah, only 2 minutes. Week. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sunbathing is really boring. Sunbathing. The action of sunbathing is really boring. Look, 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 look. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Look. I'm lying down now. I'm lying down in the sand. Wow. Wow. This is sunbathing. So exciting. Yeah. I only did it for 2 minutes because I got bored, and also because, yeah. Also because being in the sun for too long. Yeah. Yeah. But mainly because I got bored. I got bored. I got bored of sunbathing. Oh gosh. But Oh gosh. Let me stand up again. But yeah, thanks for the stream, Sword. I had fun today. Man, I could go for a hurricane right now. The drink. Oh, there's a drink called a hurricane? There's a drink called a hurricane? I'm kind of like, I'm surprised because I'm surprised that there is a drink called a hurricane, but I'm also not surprised because I'm going to assume it's like an alcoholic beverage, and alcoholic beverages tend to have very funny names. They tend to have very funny names. Like, 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 like a, like a Long Island iced tea. Which, by the way, doesn't have any iced tea. I know a lot of people are upset about that. A lot of people are upset that Long Island iced teas have literally no iced tea at all. At all. And yeah. and, I was going to mention more. I was going to mention more drinks, but I actually don't know alcoholic drinks like that. I don't know. The only other one that comes to mind is like a highball. I don't even know what that is, but I know the name, and I know it means a drink, but I don't know. Yeah, but why is it called highball? Why is the ball high? Yeah. Good stream. See you next stream. Well, hold on a second. well, hold on a second, Tib. I hadn't even said bye yet. Hang on a second. Hang on. I mean, you are right in that I'm kind of. Yeah. I mean, you are kind of right in that I am going to wrap up stream very soon. You Degens know me quite well. You Degens know me quite well. But yeah, it doesn't have iced tea, but it's supposed to taste like iced tea. Huh. I feel like that would be a lot easier if they actually put iced tea, though. But it's still pretty funny, though, all things considered. Anyway, I had fun at the beach today. I had fun at the beach today. We rambled. Again, we rambled. I sunbathed for 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, 3 minutes as a combined total. But and we sang sea shanties and rambled nonsense as we do, and most importantly, we touched grass, which is actually sand, and we got fresh air, and we received plenty of vitamin D from the from the space laser beam. My vitamin D deficiency has lowered tenfold. But yeah. But yeah. But yeah. Thank you, my dearest degenerates, for joining me. I hope you had fun too. I hope you had fun as always. And yeah. Yeah, we didn't do any swimming or anything, obviously, because the ocean is scary. And there was no fan service. But, oh gosh. Hang on, let me stand up for a little bit. But, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Oh yeah, and you Degens had a nice Dr. Seven. And I had a nice mysterious drink I found along the beach. Unattended. Anyway. I will see all of you Degens next stream. Which will probably be next week. Oh gosh. Which will probably be next week. Yeah. No idea what we'll do next week, but yeah. Anyway. Wait, I can do a better wink than that. What am I? I can do a better wink than that. Hang on. What the? Bye, my deacons. Bye. Have a fantabulous, plantastic day. Yeah. Bye.